So a couple of days ago, I'm having a discussion and the subject of to-do lists comes up. And I am not a massive fan of to-do lists. I get them in principle, but the problem is they're a bit like an inbox, whereas by people who've got thousands of emails in inboxes, and they never look at the top ones. To-do lists are a bit the same. Something keeps going on, they get longer and longer and longer. Not a lot gets done. So my preference was to use a calendar as a daily planner and include to-do list items, if you will, on that planner so I can see them straight in front of me. I'll give you an example of what I mean. First off, just one other thing. If you're on Chrome, which is what I'm on at the moment, then you probably got these things here, these shortcuts. And just thinking while I was talking, if you ever wanted to change one of these, so edit shortcut kind of thing, all you literally do is put a new URL in, put a new name, so whatever the URL is. So for example, let's just say done. So if I go up here, there's a mate of mine, Dave Heine, and Dave's got a course on Udemy, cracking course by the way as well, about presentation skills to camera. And I've highlighted in right at the top here, udemy.com course, so on and so forth. If I took that link that's highlighted there and then went into little dots at the side here, 3, click those and put edit shortcut and then typed in Udemy and then put that URL in there, said done, the Udemy logo would come up on here, and then once I clicked on it, it would take me to the Udemy site. I would log in, username, password, and away we go. Just shortcut. I digress. Here, top right, you see these little dots. When you click on those, then if you're in, as I say, you've got a Gmail account, you get all this stuff that comes up, loads of it. And in all fairness, I must confess, I don't use half of it. I do use, obviously, Gmail, and I use calendar. Now, if I click on calendar, it will take me to this calendar. And what I do with this is I've got my to-do list, yet fine, but I also don't want to look at that on a daily basis. I want something right in front of my face so I can see what I'm doing, when I'm doing it, and all this kind of thing. So these, what I've got on here, are the beginnings. Will be finished before the end of the day tonight, as it stands. I will plan out what I've got to do tomorrow, but just to give you an idea, from when I get up in the morning, about 5:30, 5:45, I've then got a period of time in which I do, as you can follow the cursor, meditation, Tai Chi outside, that is, do the workout in the garage, some reading, cup of coffee, shower, everything else takes me to round about 8:15. and then I'll have a few other bits and pieces to do. And here you got new 7 Ways 7 Days course, so it's a new course I'm creating. So I spend an hour. I like to work in blocks of an hour, so I'll spend an hour doing that. I'll then give myself 15 minutes, and I can then click on an area in here. It says no title. Fair enough. So I'll, let's say, give it a title. New sales page. So that's what I'm going to be doing. And it says here Friday 17th. Yep, okay, 10 o'clock. No, don't want 10 o'clock. I'll give that at 10:15. And I'll give it till 11:15. If I click on 11:15, I can make it as long or short as I want, but demonstration purposes, we'll say 10:15 till 11:15. I could click this and make it an all-day thing if that's what I was going to be doing all day. Does not repeat as automatic. I can say I want this task. If I'm going to be doing this just in the week, then I can say every weekday, Monday to Friday. I can do it daily. Various things I can do with this. I'd guess I don't want that because I'm literally just doing it as a daily planner, if you will. Now this bit here, I click on the bottom where it says more options, and what I'll get is this that you see on the screen now. So notification 10 minutes, so that's the alarm. And the notification 10 minutes by email. No, I want that notification, and I can have it at 10 minutes. I can make it 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 minutes or hours, days, weeks, whatever I want. And I can decide how I want to see that. Is that going to be critical? Well, to me, critical is something that involves doing anything that's going to earn money. If it's literally its sole purpose is to earn money, then it goes as red. If it's a secondary option, could be, for example, a blog post or something like that, I just might give it something like another colour, whatever it may be. Free time may be another colour. So we'll put it as red for this moment in time. Busy time, yeah, it is. Free time is my stuff first thing in the morning, and we get default visibility. Well, this is just for me, if you will. So I could leave it at default visibility. It wouldn't make any difference. Or I can say private, and it will say this event's details can't be seen by others unless, say, I've made changes to events permission. Yeah, okay, fair enough. So that, if I want to, I can add a description, but I don't need to do that. Like I say, it is just basically a daily planner. So I click save, and that's saved. And as you see there, new sales page 10:15, 11:15, with my little gap in between, which gives me a buffer in case I just don't finish this dead on 10 o'clock, or I just don't start that at 10:15, whatever. I get a little buffer. I like to make those buffers. Having something, one thing following directly behind the other, does not work at all in any way, shape or form. Now, you can do this and have your daily planner, have what you're going to do in a day right there in front of you. All you need to do is click on it, open the tab up. You can leave the tab open, or like me, if you follow the cursor, you get at the bottom there where it says number 31. You can have it in your taskbar at the bottom. Click on it, up it comes. And what you can also do is on the right hand side where it says showing tasks, if I click on tasks, then what you will see when it's loaded is that you can create tasks. So I've got certain tasks here: take preparation, prep audio, users podcast, and so on and so forth. An interview I did, chop it up to use it for marketing, blah, 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 blah. I can do all that, and to add a task is simply just to click at the top and then title, give the title, I don't know, just call it temp. And then details, I can put in what the details are, temp, again, date and time. If I want to click on it, let's say 21st, set a time, 9:30 a.m. Doesn't repeat. I just say okay, and then that's me. Tuesday, September 21st, 9:30 a.m. That is when that task is due, and I'll get a reminder on when that's due. So quite simply, that's what using Google Calendar instead of a to-do list entails. For me, it's better because I can see it in front of me. Stuff written on a bit of paper at the side of me, to-do list or not, doesn't register the same as seeing it in front of me as getting a reminder while I'm sitting here in front of the computer. A reminder coming up, bang, you got to finish this in 10 minutes, or is another task starting in 15 minutes. that works better for me. I don't have to think and remember to look at the to-do list. So that's how Google Calendars work for me as a daily planner, if you will, stroke to-do list. Hope you can use that, and see you next time.